The Koch brothers are having a new summit. This is August 21st and 22nd. It's called the American Dreams Summit in Columbus, Ohio. The gathering is sponsored by the organization bankrolled by Charles and David Koch, writes Daryl Rowland for the Columbus Dispatch. But the governor of the state in which the meeting is being held, it's being held in Columbus, Ohio, and the governor of Ohio is John Kasich. He will not be there. And here's where it gets really interesting. Politico did a piece about this. And there was this panel, and John Kasich was on it, and I'll just read from this article by Daryl Rowland. At one point, according to accounts provided to Politico by two sources present, Randy Kendrick, a major contributor, and the wife of Ken Kendrick, the owner of Major League Baseball's Arizona Diamondbacks, said she disagreed with Kasich's decision to expand Medicaid coverage in Ohio and questioned why he'd expressed the view that it was what God wanted. The governor's response was fiery. He said, "I don't know about you, lady," he said as he pointed at Kendrick, his voice rising, "but when I get to the pearly gates, I'm going to have to answer for what I've done for the poor." Politico said the exchange left many stunned. About 20 audience members walked out of the room, and two Republican governors also on the panel, Nikki Haley and Bobby Jindal, told Kasich they disagreed with him. The Ohio governor has not been invited back to a Koch seminar since. Kasich, just by speaking ethically, it's really just the former slave states and Wisconsin, to the best of my knowledge. Now, please reality check me on this if I'm wrong on this, but I believe it is just the former slave states and Wisconsin, whose governor needs the former slave states to become president of the United States, who have refused to expand Medicaid. Medicaid expansion that would only benefit working poor people, who in those former slave states are an awful lot of people of color.